Oh, lovely. Just what I wanted to see. I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I here? I'm not sure. Oh, I'm terrified. Welcome everybody to some Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm the musical gamer, and I hate everybody who's requested me to play this game. I have no idea what I'm in for. I've only heard disturbing, really disturbing things. And if that intro was anything to go by, I think I'm going to be highly disturbed by the end of this, but you guys asked for it. It's here. Let's play Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh boy! My heart's gonna be going Doki Doki by the end of this, I can tell you that much right now. So why don't we just, let's start a new game. Help! Just help me. Whoa, what just happened? Oh my god, I broke the game. I broke the game. That is not supposed to happen. That is not supposed to happen. What happened to the game? It just died. It died. Go full screen, please. Oh my god. And we're black screen. Hey, we're back. Okay, good. Note to self, don't ask them to help me. They'll just hurt me. Is that gonna be a thing for this game? Just the help is gonna hurt? Oh god. Alright, let's go. Please enter your name. Well, my name is Gamer, as everybody knows. Or should I? Gamer Senpai. Oh, I can't do a hyphen. Damn it, never mind. Okay, just Gamer. We'll just go with Gamer. I don't know what I'm in for. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh boy, do I know people like that in real life. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, goody gumdrops. Here's the childhood friend character. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Gamer. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Oh no! Hell no! That would be the worst! Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. What do you say, Sayori? We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. By the way, Gamer, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations, where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Oh gee, relationships 101. Sayori just like to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh good, I'm one of those characters, huh? I'm one of those characters. God damn it! It's like every trope! I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Damn it, I have skills. I can sleep and eat really well. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Promises! I'll never keep them. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. It's the cuteness factor, dude. The cuter the girl is, the more you're willing to listen to them. It's like real life. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Dude, same. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? She must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Dude, this is like prime way to get yourself murdered. Are you kidding me? You're at a Japanese high school. I'm assuming it's a Japanese high school. It's a Japanese high school setting. You got cute girls, a trigger warning at the beginning of the game, and you're all by yourself. You're gonna get murdered. You're gonna get axed. You're gonna get syringed up the butt. It's not gonna end well for you if you don't pay attention. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Oh no. This is how it starts. The cute girls, they'll just keep coming until they force you to do their bidding. Next thing you know, I'll be waking up in a dark alley with a goddamn empty tray of Starbucks cups, not knowing what the hell happened to me after one of these goddamn literature meetings. Literature is dark, man. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Oh, Jesus. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if she's really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Oh no, she's the most cunning thing. I mean, look at this face. Look at it! It's a face of pure wit. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! At least she seems cheery. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Wow. It's funny, but that's not the first time I've ever thought that to myself. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Well, screw you, Tenko! Ah, Gamer, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! Oh, goody goody, the testosterone meters are off the chart. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Ooh, Yuri, you say? Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? Yeah, that's right. It's great to see you again, Gamer. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Wow, the triple threat. Basically completely out of my league. Yeah, sorry, dude, it's not gonna happen. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Gamer. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Huh. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a warped tray, and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make yours. Why is this so adorable? I wasn't expecting adorable. I was expecting disturbing. Is it disturbingly adorable? Is that what the problem is? I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Yeah, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. You take too long to shove that cupcake up your butt. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Oh! She's the tsundere! I should have picked up on that a long time ago. Short, blunt, stubborn, and has pink hair. That's the typical traits of a tsundere. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Well, probably. Made them for... It's not like I made them for you or anything. Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for, you, baka. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was kind of dragged here. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yeah, apparently. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Well, I guess we'll do our best. Because I have a feeling I'm going to be forced into this. The title of the game has anything to say about it. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Gamer, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Uh-oh, Tsundere-chan has something to tell us. If there's Tsundere-chan, who's Yandere-chan? Because Lord knows I'm running for the hills. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Honestly, I kind of feel the same way. I mean, it's been a long time since I've read a good book. I've not had time to read in quite a few years at this point, but some of my favorite books I remember were these fantasy-rich stories. So that is a very good point. I really do enjoy that love of creativity in writing myself. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp for something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. It's not a boulder. It's a rock. A rock! Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. That's how I feel about video games, to be totally honest. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. God damn it! She's got a crush. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, okay. Now you're Marie. God damn it. Why is Persona 4 in this game? Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them, are they dirty poems? Tell me, are they dirty? Are they filled with your dirty thoughts for senpai? Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing what's oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. What? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? I mean, I kind of get what she's saying, but at the same time, it's like, did you have to put it that dramatically? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh no, you're the one with the dirty stories. You're the arrow writer. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, gamer? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Yeah, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club! Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, I lose my train of thought. Oh shit! Well, you done fucked up, dude. Go home. Do not collect 200 as you pass start. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Gamer? You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Yep, do it for the boobs. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Gamer, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, sure. Expressing myself. I could do that, right? I'm not just a soulless, heartless, cold man. No, of course not. I can do it too. Maybe. Can I really impress the class at Star? Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey gamer, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she always stayed after school for clubs. Yeah, sure, might as well. Alright, sure, what could possibly go wrong? With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? I don't know, are you a visual novel protagonist? Because if so, then yes. But are you a visual novel protagonist of a disturbingly horrible game? Then, I don't know, that's up in the air. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, goody goody gumdrops. It's time to write a poem. Wait, what? Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Interesting. So, what? Is it just these 3 down here, or... Clouds. Raindrop, Valentine, Insight, Imagination, Eternity, Grief, Fun, Anxiety. Interesting. Okay, let's start with, Eternity. Wait, can I go back? Hold on. It doesn't look like I can go back. Memories. Philosophy. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue what I'm doing. Incongruent. Kawaii! Oh, God, it's there. I almost feel like I have to pick that, don't I? No, I won't. I'm not gonna be stereotypical anime trope dude. I'm gonna be great. This is gonna be the best freaking poem you're ever gonna read. Pleasure. Okay, variance. Oh shit! I didn't mean to hit that. I think I hit headphones. I didn't even get to see that. Sing. I sing. Sing sounds good. Let's go with judgment. I love the judgment arcana. How about this? Family. I like family. Well, hold on. Vivacious. Ooh. There's a sexy word you don't hear too often enough. Vivacious. Now let's go for effulgent. Wait, wait, that reminds me. Oh my god, totally off topic, but a long time ago. Not even just a long time ago, I think just last year. In one of my choirs that I work for, one of the pieces had the word effulgence in it, and everybody was so confused as to what the hell that word meant. We spent like a good 20 minutes of the goddamn rehearsal looking it up and finding a perfect definition that we could all agree on and how to relate it to the goddamn piece we were singing. So I'm gonna pick effulgent. I'm gonna do it. Oh, God. A tone. Ooh, that's dark. Determination. Frisk was here. Swimsuit. Because baby, baby. And, of course, lust is right below it. Uncontrollable. Melody. I'm a musical guy. These guys are reacting to things. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Suicide. Oh, Jesus. How about existence? I wonder if that means it's a word that she likes. I'm not entirely sure. Inferno. Okay. Music. Ooh, crimson. That's a nice descriptive word right there. I remember that from high school English class. Which I remember like nothing from high school English class. That's been years at this point. Marshmallow, disaster, peaceful, climax, vanilla. I like vanilla. Vanilla's my favorite flavor of ice cream. Yes, I'm that stupid. Melancholy, the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Oh God, we all gonna just wind up in a goddamn like world. Doki Doki, and of course Doki Doki, because we have to go Doki Doki. What I have just wrought is probably the greatest poem ever to exist in the history of man. Oh, just so you didn't run away on us. Now, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, gamer. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh ho! Do tell, club president. Oh no. She finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. That's right, you stay there, Tsundere. You only come when I call for you. Don't worry, guys. Gamer always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking me. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost always set your house on fire. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm never letting you in the kitchen, goddammit. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. But how come you and Gamer can become good friends too? Yeah, I'm a personable sort. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought something for you brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. What do you mean, not really? Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it was a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Da-da-da, gamer to the rescue. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. She reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it, if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Well, now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. What the hell is she looking for? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of their book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Uh-oh! That's sexual harassment these days. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Yeah, it's a good call there, dude. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Wait, did she just give me the Illuminati handbook? Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. What? No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. Oh my god, this book is horrible! That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. She gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? Well, no, I can be. It's just, wow, way to hit me with a freaking steamroller from the side. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. What problem? Now that things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's a little... I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Oh boy! Oh boy! Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Just a little bit. Just a little. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just it's something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. It's like one of those situations, you know, where you get to just sort of like enjoy the presence of somebody around you. You know, like I don't know, it's hard to explain. Because like you get that sort of thing when you're with people and you're just kind of doing your own thing and they're also in the same room with you doing their own thing, and you just kind of enjoy each other's presence while not doing the same thing. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Is she staring at me? Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... God damn it. Oh, no. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages. Here. Oh, hello. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb. Wait, what? Wait, whoa, English, what? That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Okay, wow, my wires got crossed. I could not read that for the life of me for a second there. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second-guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. That doesn't seem like a good thing. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Gamer, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Oh no. So it begins. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. All right. Guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. All right. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. It's the best poem. It's the best freaking poem you will ever read. Hands down. It's totally not just gibberish strung together. My relaxation ends. I wonder why. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. You can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, I get to pick? Oh, I can't imagine how this would possibly go wrong. Who wants to see the reactions to my poem? I don't know. I don't even want to see, but I'm sure you all do, but you'll have to wait till next time on some Let's Play Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh no. I'm just waiting for this to just go off the rails and just leave me a crumpled mess on the floor. But until that comes, thank you all for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. Make sure to leave a like down below for this first episode, and also be sure to let me know what you thought in the comments section. Last but certainly not least, check me out on Patreon. You can find a link to it in the doobly-doo down below. $1 a month goes a very, very, very long way of keeping this channel up and running, since there's no ad revenue and all that other, YouTube stuff, adpocalypse and whatnot. So that is all for me. This is the Musical Gamer signing off. Thanks all for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Catch you guys next time.